Good morning. Let's see how much time I got. Oh, I'm great. All right. Uh, First of all, happy Independence Day. And I did say, and on purpose, Independence Day, not 4th of July. Please excuse the shakiness. There's nothing I can do about that. And the reason I say that is because I feel like, for whatever it's worth, that we forgot what this holiday is all about. And it's supposed to be to celebrate our independence. So I don't say happy 4th of July anymore. Because, I honestly believe it should be about celebrating the independence of our country, not just burning up a lot of money with fireworks. But that being said, we're going to do a little walk around of the farm today. And talk about all kinds of things, probably. Okay. Here's our layer pen. Of course, we don't have many layers in here right now. They're mostly roosters. A lot of them will be going to freezer camp here in a few weeks. Maybe quicker, I don't know. Depends on how motivated I get about that and get everybody organized and everything put together. I think I have all the pieces I need, the mechanical stuff. Follow this rooster. He thinks I'm chasing him, but we're just going the same direction. So I'm assembling a team to process chickens. That'll be a little while. Anyway, here we are at the one goat pen. This is Clara May, Jimmy, and Sophie. Jimmy will be going in with the big boys tomorrow, which I'll show you them here in a minute. Well, if anybody's looking for, we've got to get the paperwork figured out on him. But boy, he's a good looking little bugger, don't you think? Sophie is his mom. Clara May's she's about a week or two younger than Jimmy. But she's not a mom yet. Won't be for another year or so, I think. I don't know when Rhonda's plan is to breed her. But anyway, these. Clara May there is a registered mini Nubian. Sophie is a registered Nubian. And Jimmy, I don't know what you'd call him because his dad, I'm pretty sure is Acorn, which I'll show you in a minute if you're new to the channel. And his dad is a registered, if it's the one we think, we got to get the DNA done to be sure, but his dad is if it's Acorn, it's a registered mini Nubian. And like I said, she's a registered Nubian. And what a mini Nubian is for anybody that doesn't know, it's a cross between, originally, it's a cross between a Nubian and a Nigerian dwarf, which we don't have any Nigerian dwarfs here. My sister-in-law does. And if you want to check her stuff out, she's on Facebook at Medicine Tree Homestead, I believe. I will look that up and put that in here. But anyway, and on, okay, let's do this. This one is Conrad. He is a full-blooded mini Nubian buck, but he's not registered. He has a tooth, an abnormal growth in his teeth that his breeder did not like, so she wouldn't register him, which we don't care, because these two were a package deal. And this is Acorn. He is a registered mini Nubian. I don't see anything mini about him, but anyway, we think Acorn is Jimmy's dad. So now we'll walk over here, take a look at the rest of the herd. These are just If you've been following along, you probably remember that we bought 3 goats of unknown origin at the auction. That started our little herd here. These 2, this one and the one on the right there, they're from our breeding. I think the one sideways to us is Rusty. That's one of them that we bought. And I think, I'm not real sure. Well, this one is her baby. You can see she's taller. She's either out of Acorn or Conrad. I'm pretty sure Acorn. As much black as she has, and looking at those ears. And now that one coming out of the house is Fancy. She's one of our auction goats. And she's getting a little crabby. And that one there beside the house is one of ours. These are all female goats. Now I don't remember who belongs to who here, other than I can be sure of this one because look, her and Rusty both have wattles. That's some little skin things hanging down. Now maybe I can get over here and get you a picture of Salty, which is another one of our auction goats. And we're not going to get a very good picture of her. I'm going to call her Salty because she's hateful and mean to the other goats. To people, she's great. She loves people. And she's the one be on your right. This one sideways to us, looking at us. Yeah, now they're both going to look. But the one closest to us, I don't know who her mommy is. Not sure who the daddy is. Our breeding program has been, let's call it lackadaisical. But that's why there are 3 pens now. These are all either registered goats or registerable goats. We got to get the DNA done. We have to do the DNA on Jimmy, Sophie, and Acorn to find out if Jimmy is Acorns. Need to get that done. Need to talk to Rhonda about that. So that's our goat situation right now. We sold 3 male goats, bucks, young ones, this year's goats at auction, which is not where I usually like to sell things, just because you never know. This Conrad, he wants some attention. He comes from Rainbow Meadows Farm. Same with Acorn. They came together. We paid $75 for Acorn here, and she threw Conrad in because his teeth didn't suit her, which that's okay. But I think we got a good deal there. So anyway, we're going to up our breeding program there, and so that we'll know who gets bred to who. Both of our registered does will be bred to Acorn this year. Registered does bred to Acorn, the registered buck. Now we're going to take a little look at our chicken tractor, which in there we have about, I think it's 47 meat birds and some future layers and 5 guineas. I don't know if you can hear them yet. I'm not going in there, they're crazy. We'll switch you around in there. Not very well, wants to focus on the, but there. These things, they're growing like crazy, just like they're supposed to be. They're Cornish rock crosses. There. I think we got, I don't know, 54, 55 birds in here. We move this a little bit every day. we're probably going to have to start moving it more. This thing works great. It is a little hard to move as I build it a little big. It's 8 foot. Inside it's a little under 8 foot. It's like 7 foot 9 inches. And lengthwise it's 16 foot. It's a tarp. Obviously it's a tarp over cattle panels, which from the bottom 2 before on the sides, this whole end, as you can tell, is either plywood, that's our door, or hardware cloth. But we put, before we put the tarp on, we put a 4 foot wide strip of hardware cloth down it, then we put the tarp over it. And I'm glad I got a good deal on this tarp because it's tearing up. I put it on wrong, and I also, right here you can see that's an issue, a hardware cloth like that. But this end of it is all, it's just a sheet of plywood. Because this is facing east, neighbor's corn's growing good because we've had lots of rain lately. Okay, and it's working great. The chicken track. So that's that. Now we're going to take a longer walk across to the north side of the property. We're just on the south side. See if we can find our newest addition and a first on our farm. I posted a picture here on YouTube of our new calf. That's what we're going to look at. Born, I believe it was June 18th, so he's not very old. About 2 weeks old. Boy, he's a good looking little bugger. Got a lot of coloring like his daddy Butch, which I don't know that I mentioned it, but Butch went to freezer camp a few weeks ago, so he is no longer with us. That's what we originally bought him for, and then I got to thinking we'd keep him for breeding once we got this, what was a heifer. But he got to be such a nuisance that we went ahead and sent him to freezer camp. He kept getting out and going next door. I say next door, I mean, you know, we're 1/8 of a mile from our neighbors over there. We can't even see their house from our house, which I like it. That's the way I like it. I wouldn't mind if they were further away. But it doesn't look like we're going to get a look at him today. Because Mama's got him laying in the shade somewhere. We don't have much. Walk down here and see if he's in the corner. We're going to walk by this trailer. We got some pigs in it because they won't stay in. Sal and her babies in there. They'll be coming out of that in the next couple of weeks, and need to get them advertised. So if you're close and you're looking for a feeder pig, give me a call. There's 6 in there, and I got 3 more out in the wild still. And I can see the mama cow now. Oh. Let me switch you around as we walk up on her, because she's going to get up and move. So she is from a farm that raises beef cattle and he doesn't mess with his cows much, so she's pretty sketchy. And then we got Opal run up there, and she's probably gonna cause a problem. But there they are, laying in the shade, enjoying life as much as they can. Look, he's grown a lot just in this last week, 2 weeks. That, like I said, he's got a lot of coloring like his daddy had when he was a calf, and he looks healthy. Mom looks healthy. I mean, she may be a little grumpy, but you know, like I said, she's not a people cow. I'm sure she's got Angus breeding. I don't know what the breeding was, but that's a little tour of the farm. He's gonna stretch it out a little bit. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. So that's a little farm tour this morning. Oh, he's gonna let you see his face. Mom's gonna get up now. Yeah, you're okay. Y'all can continue to lay there in the shade. It's okay. All right, now you have to look at me for a little while. So, again, hope everybody's having a happy Independence Day, and that y'all be careful out there and finish the day with the same number of fingers that you started the day with. I recently saw the statistics on how many people end up in the ER today, and it's big. I can't remember the numbers, but it's big. And well, be careful out there. And I guess I'm gonna wrap this up. Most people don't tend to watch this long anyway, so if you're watching, and I've had some new subscribers, and if you're watching and you've just subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. And I didn't show you any of the pigs. It's too hot. They're laying down and trying to stay cool. But anyway, if you watch this long, I appreciate it. And remember, let's look out for each other. Help each other when we can. And don't forget to pray.